Welcome everybody. Welcome to Pressure Crisp. My name is Lisa. Today we're going to, I gotta watch my sesame seeds over there. I'm toasting some sesame seeds on the stovetop. I know, the stove. But yeah, today we're doing leftovers again. So we're making, you're gonna laugh, but we're making Spam fried rice. Yes. We're going to see how this goes because, yeah, let's go over to the sesame seeds here because we are toasting them on the stove top. So, let me shut that off. So, yes, perfect. I'm not really working today, but we're pretending that I just got home from work. And this is what I have left over because I made the Hawaiian barbecue sliders the other day. So I have leftover pineapple. I have leftover rice. Well, I'm lying. This isn't leftover rice. I actually made it the other day just for fried rice. I have 3 eggs left in the house. Look at the, lo and behold, I had some green onion. And of course, I always have frozen mixed veg in the house. I don't have soy sauce, but I do have dark soy sauce. We're going to use that. And I have oyster sauce, sesame oil, and of course, the infamous Spam. So we're going to use half of this. We're going to cube this up. So yeah, let me keep track of my sesame seeds. I was just doing the sesame seeds just for some garnish. So, let's put this off to the side. We're gonna get a bowl and we're going to whisk these up. So this is just quick and easy here. You can use 2 or 3. I have 3 eggs left in the house. I'm using 3 up. Might be a bit too much, but that's a-okay. Put that over there. And if you don't have a whisk, there's a good old-fashioned fork. And we're just gonna whisk these eggs up because we're gonna make a kind of like scrambled eggs, but we're going to see if we can cook it in a whole piece. Then we're going to take it out, let it cool, and then cut it up to add it back to the fried rice. So that's set there. So I'm going to be using the sear saute. I'm going to turn it on. Should default, yep. Now I think 5 is going to be way too high. Even 4 is, but I'm going to preheat on 4 and then turn it down to 3 or 2. But let's just start to preheat. Pan is preheating. I'm just touching it. It's barely lukewarm. I am going to take some avocado oil. You can use your oil of choice. I'm using avocado. And we're going to let that warm up. We're going to give that a few minutes. I'm going to go over and start dicing the Spam. Actually, let me see if I can get it out of the can. I have the Spam with bacon. I tried this once. It's okay. It's not something I would eat all the time, but in a pinch camping, it served its purpose. So let's see if we can get it out of the can here. Yes. We're going to cut it in half because we're only using half. And we're going to cube this up. I probably could use the whole thing. Because I don't know what I'm going to use it. I don't know what I'm going to use it for. But it makes for a lot of Spam. Yeah. So we're going to cut it this way. Cut it this way. Woo! And cube it up, basically. We'll just take this one and, it's not really a cuber upper, but there. Pam's ready. Spam's ready. Let's go back over to the Foodi. It should be preheated for those eggs. Yep, we're ready. I'm actually going to turn it down to 3. We're going to take those eggs and we're just going to pour it right in there. Now we're going to let this cook and we're going to see if we can cook this in a solid piece. In a frying pan, it's much, much easier, but we'll see what happens. So we are going to see if we can get it out in a whole piece. We're going to flip it somehow, but I think we're going to let this cook just a bit more. All right, let's see if we can get this maybe half a piece or something. But if not, it doesn't really matter. We got a little brownage on there, which I did not want, but turn it down to 2. Yes, frying pan, much easier. So you can go ahead and do this in a frying pan if you want. I'm just showing you that everything can be made in the Foodi. And you know, let the comments roll, babies. You know? Yes, it's easier in a frying pan. Yes, it's probably easier on a stovetop. Yes, but I'm just showing you how you can make it in the Ninja Foodi. All right, we're done there. I'm going to go ahead and stop the sear saute. I'm basically just going to take this out and just put it on a plate. Put it on a plate and let it cool, and then we'll chop it up. All right, let's put the bowl back in there. Defaults to sear saute. Let's turn it down to 3 again and hit start. We're going to take a little bit more oil. Put it in the pan, let it warm up. And we're just going to brown this Spam up. Alrighty, so starting to warm up a bit more. You're going to cook this probably like for 3 or 4 minutes. I thought about increasing it. I might increase it to 4 just to get the brownage. Because you want this like brown. It's actually pretty good when you get a nice brown crust on it. Alright, so we're getting some snap, crackle, and then pop in here. Alrighty. Alright, I think that's good right there. So next up is we're going to add mixed vegetables, which are going to be wet. So this is a cup of mixed vegetables. This has corn, carrots, peas, and green beans. So I'm a firm believer you always use what you have in the house. So we're going to cook those probably like for 1 to 2 minutes. The time right now to cook these vegetables, I did it for 2 minutes. If you want them cooked further, because I like mine kind of al dente, and they're also going to continue to cook when you add the rice and everything. So now we're going to add 3 cups of like day-old, or this is 2-day-old rice. So there's like 1 cup. I'm just measuring it the best I can. It's completely dried out. There's 2. And then there's 3. And I still have rice left over. So it's kind of like clumpy. So I'm just trying to, it's been in the fridge. Just trying to break it up just a bit. Give it a stir. Now remember, this is on 4. So pay attention to your sear saute like levels, so to speak. So I'm just warming this through just to get it broken up somewhat. What you can do right now, you actually can add a splash of water because the steam will help with this rice. I'm adding a splash of water. Just makes the rice softer. Now it's time to add the sauces. Let's see here. I'm going to try to measure them out as best I can because I'm not really a measurer. So soy sauce. I'm going to add a tablespoon of soy sauce. This is the only thing I have in the house is a dark soy sauce. If you have the lighter, use 2. So that's 1 tablespoon of dark soy sauce. I'm using a little bit of oyster sauce, maybe like half a tablespoon. And we're going to add a little bit of sesame oil. Maybe like a half a tablespoon to a tablespoon. And we're just going to give this a stir. We're going to add a little bit of black pepper. This is actually totally optional. You don't have to add it. We're going to go ahead and add those eggs back to the fried rice. Give it a stir. Go ahead and shut your Ninja Foodi off. My next door neighbor, Chris, just stopped by, so she's going to be the official taste tester. Let's take this out. Oops. Chris distracted me, so I forgot the pineapple. All right, we're going to add, I don't know how much, but we're going to add some. Half a cup of pineapple, maybe? I don't know. Okay, everybody. Chris just happened to ring the doorbell while I was cooking. She's going to try this pineapple Spam fried rice. And she's going to give an honest opinion because I already know a little bit about it. Salty, though. Semi? Oh, not too bad?
That bite wasn't bad.
Oh.
Am I supposed to get a worse
Maybe she should take another bite and see. No. I wasn't sure it was going to be too salty because the oyster, not the oyster sauce, the dark soy sauce is extremely salty. And dark soy sauce is what gives it that great brown flavor. So what do you think of it?
I don't think it's terrible salty.
Is there enough seasoning? like oyster sauce.
Mm-hmm.
She's not too keen on it.
No, I like it.
It's just basic. It's just sesame oil, egg,
Corn.
Spam, mixed vegetables, and
The only time I taste anything salty is when I actually have a
hunk of Spam.
hunk of Spam.
So it's not that
Otherwise,
bad.
it won't taste.
All right, I'm gonna try a bite over here.
I haven't had Spam in years.
I haven't had Spam like in yeah. I bought it once to try because this is actually the bacon Spam. All right, big bite here. And yep, it's on the floor. Every video I make, I ask these guys. That isn't bad.
No, it ain't salty.
No, maybe because I had a Spam piece.
Maybe.
But I'm thinking adding a bit more. No, because we overdo the seasonings. This is actually quite light. It's not heavy for the Asian seasonings. Like you can either use fish sauce or oyster sauce. I don't have any fish sauce, so I used oyster sauce. That's what I had in the house. And the dark soy sauce. I'm thinking maybe a little bit more soy sauce. Because this is potent. Well, this is potent. Have you ever had this?
Put a dripple on there.
Oh.
Mix it in a little bit here.
All right. Oh my God. This is awesome. It's like perfect time if you have a taste tester. Yes. And I made that pasta dish again. So do you want a package for lunch tomorrow? I already have it packaged up.
Just
So
a smidge more.
Smidge more soy sauce?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so everybody out there, I added a tablespoon, maybe like a tablespoon and a half to 2 tablespoons. And also, Chris doesn't like spice. Me personally. This is what I would be adding, sriracha. All right, so let me zoom out here so I can get a picture with Chris.
Definitely.
So thanks everybody for watching. I have a new chief taste tester, The Traveler Next Door. Oh my God, that sounds like a book. The Traveler Next Door is my new chief taste tester. So I have doughs in the oven. We're gonna make another focaccia today. Yeah. So thanks everybody. Take care. See you next time. Say bye.
Bye.
Peace.